Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about updates on Lance Stroll and Ferrari. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on X at James's Pit Lane, I'll leave a link in the description, but let's jump straight into the video. So let's start with Stroll, who will be competing at this weekend's Canadian Grand Prix after withdrawing from the last race in Spain. Now, following qualifying for the Spanish Grand Prix, which saw Stroll go 14th fastest, Aston Martin announced that he would not take part in the following day's Grand Prix due to pain in his hand and wrist that required surgery. And the team said his pain was related to a procedure he underwent ahead of the 2023 season after a fall from his bike, which injured his wrist. There has been speculation as to whether Stroll would return for his home Grand Prix in Canada, and if he didn't, whether Aston Martin reserve driver Felipe Drugovich would take his seat. But on Wednesday, Aston Martin confirmed that Stroll was fit to return to action, with Stroll saying in a statement, "I'm excited to get back behind the wheel with the team for my home Grand Prix this weekend. I was always going to fight hard to be ready to race in front of the Montreal crowd. I'm feeling pretty good after my procedure and put in some laps at Paul Ricard this week to prepare." But let's move on to Ferrari, with more being reported about their development plans. Now, as we know, this has not been the season Ferrari would have wanted. They did really push for it. At the start of the year, we saw that they'd made a number of design changes for the final year of the current regulations, switching to the pull rod front suspension layout used by the likes of McLaren and Red Bull. But at the end of the day, that car is just not working in the way Ferrari would want, with the team currently sitting 197 points off championship leaders McLaren. And with 2026 being round the corner and with it being a brand new set of regulations, a brand new car, meaning everything in 2025 doesn't matter, Hamilton hinted that he would soon push the team to focus on next year's car. Hamilton said, as quoted by Planet F1, "We'll keep pushing with what we have, but before too soon, I will just be saying, let's focus on next year. So we're building a foundation this year, learning about the tools, the structures, our processes, and just nailing those. So then when we arrive next year, we'll be with the car that we really want. I think we're working on next year's car. Whether or not we are 100% on next year's car, I can't comment on." Now, Planet F1 say that Ferrari are working on a significant upgrade to the rear suspension intended to resolve the ride height problem and allow the team to access the car's underlying potential in the second half of the season, and this update is expected to arrive in time for Hamilton's home Grand Prix at Silverstone. But it looks like this could be one of the last major things that go on to the SF25, with Planet F1 saying that a report by Italian publication Auto Racer has claimed that while the team see 2025 development as a very dynamic situation, internal operations relating to the current car are close to ending, and this will result in a full transition to the F1 2026 program, with total space in the wind tunnel afforded to next year's project, with the switch over on schedule. So it looks like Ferrari could now be thinking about 2026, and I think this is the right move, because I think this championship is gone for Ferrari. They're so far behind in the standings. I don't see them closing up. I think they could have a few good Grand Prix as the season goes on, perhaps maybe take a race win. But I think any title wins are out the question now in 2025, and yeah, I think it's the right decision to now start focusing on 2026. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care.